Hello all and welcome to the next video here on the Onion Man's Rooftop Two-Headed Cow Caravan of Treasure. Sometimes barter. The streak continues. We are still in the dining room because we just painted the game room and it still smells like paint. It's the same day. If you saw my comic book video, my last Journey into Monthlies, where I explained why I'm in the dining room, I'm doing this the same day. So that's why. I'm doing a lot of stuff this same day. I've got it all piled up over here on the side and trying to get through a bunch of it. But this is the next episode of a game show. What kind of show? A game show. Why? Because we couldn't think of a more clever name. So anyways, yeah, we got some garage sale pickups. These are all from the same guy. It's only one little kind of smidgen of pickups, so this shouldn't be too long of a video. There was no real good sales going on in my town. Didn't really feel like driving too far to get to a good one, so I found a town that was about 30 minutes away. I was kind of looking on their Facebook. They had a garage sale kind of page. Looking at what was going on, there was a guy there who had some old games, a lot of PS4 and PS3, a lot of Xbox 360, but he had about 20 original Xbox games. I ended up with 5 of those, one of which I have been looking for. I mentioned in one of the previous game show episodes that because I got that game, I needed to find the sequel now, and I did. I found it there, so yay. Paid $3 a piece for these, so 5 games for $15. I'm cool with it. So yeah, let's just get to it. First off, we've got NBA Live 2005. I know a lot of people bag on sports games. There are some from back in the day that are just excellent, though. This is one of them. I loved the NBA Live series. For a long time, the NBA Live series was outright better than the 2K series. It just was. Kind of beginning with this one, in my opinion. We got Melo with the Nuggets there. Man. Remember when it was like Melo and Iverson? They went to the playoffs. They had that deep playoff run. Yeah. Anyways, in really good shape. Probably maybe my second favorite basketball game of all time, not counting the NBA Street games, which I have on order. I actually found a couple of different sellers selling the games. So those are in the mail. Hopefully those will be here soon. If y'all can hear my dog over there. She's mad the window's closed right now. Anyway, she can't look outside. But yeah, taking the NBA Street games out of the equation, I think this is my second favorite basketball game of all time. My favorite one, which is one I need to find, I'll probably just have to order that. I don't know. There might be people who sell it at a garage sale. Anyway, I think it was NBA 2K13, where they brought back the Dream Team. And they had to get the rights to Scottie Pippen last minute. I like that game. That game was awesome. That's probably my favorite one. But this one's up there too. If I play it, who knows? If I play it now, I might like it more. You never know. I know, like I said, I know people bag on sports games, but there are some good ones out there, man. Like the Madden games. There's a streak where it was like Madden 2004 all the way to Madden 08. I had all of them. I'd like to get Madden 08 again. Madden 08 was great with Vince Young on the cover. The next one. This is a game that I never really, speaking of NBA Street, that I never really played. I played the third game. I never played this one. But we got SSX Tricky. Case is pretty roughed up, but the disc was really good. Yeah, I played SX3. I never played Tricky, though. Or was it SX on Tour? SSX on Tour or whatever. I never played that one. So, interested to see how this plays. I was a big fan of EA Sports Big back in the day. I liked the NFL Street games. I loved the NBA Street games. FIFA Street was okay. Wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but it was all right. And I remember SX3 being pretty good. So we'll see if Tricky is as good. Cool. Next up is the game that I said I needed. I think in one of the last game show games, I got XMen Legends, the first one, on Xbox. And I had told the story that I had XMen Legends 2 on the PS2. But now that I find the first one on the Xbox, I got to get the second one on the Xbox. And I did. He had it. It's in really good shape. Other than the sticker residue, the case is really nice too. I love this game. This game is fantastic. When I played it on the PS2, I put so many hours into this. I'm a huge Diablo fan. I have been for a long time. Even as a kid, when I was like probably 8 or 9, I remember playing Diablo nonstop. And then I remember seeing this game, and it's basically a Diablo clone with the X-Men. It's not as in depth as Diablo per se, but it's trust me, it's a lot better than it probably looks. It's a great game. Yeah, this and Marvel Ultimate Alliance are fantastic if you want like a quick Diablo fix. Next up is a game I'd never heard of, so I bought it. I've never seen this game before. I've never heard of this game before. I looked it up and kind of read the wiki page. There wasn't much there, to be honest. It was a very short wiki page. And then I kind of saw a couple of videos on it. It doesn't look like it's the greatest thing in the world, but just because I'd never seen it, I went ahead and bought it for $3. Oh well, cool. Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. I've talked about before on my channel that I used to be a big Magic the Gathering fan, and then I had a real falling out with it because I just didn't find enough people around me to play who wanted to play. Like, nobody else in my friend group wanted to play, and I never really found any other people who were into it, at least not that were like, talking about it. And a couple years ago, I got back into Magic the Gathering right around, I want to say it was Kaladesh, the Kaladesh block. And I've already kind of started falling back out of Magic the Gathering. I'm not too big of a fan of a lot of the sort of random, what's a good way to put it? Like a lot of the random crossover stuff they're doing. The Dungeons and Dragons crossover was kind of cool because it kind of made sense. They kind of feel like they could go together. But they're also doing some other stuff. Like there was like what was it? Like one of the vault sets was Walking Dead. I don't get it. There's just a lot of weird stuff going on with Magic the Gathering. In terms of like their production that I haven't really liked. Like the game is still fun. The cards still look cool. I still love a lot of the art. It's just like the way they're kind of pushing out the sets and some of their crossover choices just seem really odd to me. But oh well. Anyways, saw this game, decided to pick it up. The only other Magic video games I've ever played have been like Magic Duels and was it Magic Arena for a little while? MTG Arena? Yeah. I remember playing Magic Duels. But online. But I'd never seen this game. I didn't know there were like console Magic the Gathering games, so yeah. It looks like, based on what I could tell and some reviews I saw on YouTube, it kind of looks like it plays a lot like the actual card game, but you see animations and fighting going on. So that sounds kind of fun. And last one up, this is the only game that is not like in the greatest of shape. The case looks decent, but the game had a lot of, like a ton of light scratches on it. So I was a little afraid. And I know they were just like surface light scratches, but still, sometimes those will mess up a game. We got the Bard's Tale. Like I said, it had a lot of light scratches. For the price, though, I went ahead and I took the chance, I took the risk, I picked it up. Like I said, $3 a game. I went ahead and did it. I love most In Exile games. I love the Wasteland series. So, I've heard of the Bard's Tale. I just never picked it up. Like it says, free 12-month Xbox Nation. I bet that is not in here. And it's not, because there's no manual in here. Yeah. So, anyways, I was afraid it might not work just because of all the scratches. Put it in the Xbox, it booted up, it played fine. I only played for about 5 minutes to make sure it didn't freeze on me on gameplay or something. And it worked fine, so yeah. Let's see if I can. I don't think my camera's doing a good job of showing it, but like in person, you can just see tons of light scratches all over it. It was the only one that I like. The rest are in pretty good shape. Maybe a couple little minor scratches here and there. This one had a lot, and I was like, ooh. But I went ahead and picked it up, and it played. So I tested it, and it played. So we're going to give it a shot. Interesting to see how this plays out. So, yeah. Cool, but that's our haul. One guy, he had these. I didn't see anything else I wanted. I didn't see anything else in his Xbox 360 games. I didn't really see anything in the PS3 or PS4 games. This was pretty much it. So 5 games, $15. I'm gonna call it good. I think it's a great deal. I love these little garage sales for that reason, especially because I'm trying to rebuild my whole video game library. I've mentioned before, after college, just kind of made the dumb mistake of getting rid of a bunch of stuff. I got out of college, I was broke. Yeah, it happens. So yeah, nice. But thank you. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you don't want to, but I always appreciate anybody who does. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video.